across different markets, especially the different types of countries and ecosystems within Southeast Asia especially. Every market is very, very different. And you look at Vietnam, you look at Thailand, you look at Singapore, and they each have different nuances that make them unique and potentially advantageous when matched with the right companies. So the trick is to actually understand what those things are. So for example, Vietnam is really interesting for mobile. You look at Indonesia, it's really interesting for financial and infrastructure technology. You look at Thailand, it's great for consumer culture and commerce. And so by understanding the nuances of those markets, you're actually able to help startups go to the right market. And so where most startups look at creating and matching our products to their audience, we actually look at matching the audience and the product and the market together. And it gives everyone an advantage and it allows really fast growth. I think when you look at global VC and cross-market, you're not taking advantage of all the possibilities if you aren't looking at each individual market specifically. When looking at startups, we look for a couple different criteria. It's a little bit different from traditional VC because we are so hands-on. Most VCs will look for founders, they'll look for the fundamentals, they'll look for a good deck, good perspective. We really focus on perspective. We focus on approach. We're not as concerned about where the product is right now, but more about what is the core value of the product and can the founders express that and understand that very explicitly. If they can, then we can work with them to improve that product. And as long as they have the right perspective, the right approach, and the right way of solving problems, then we bring in the expertise and the experience to help them build the business. So the combination becomes very, very powerful. So if you look at that, I look for an understanding of the market, I look for an understanding of the product as well as possible. I want them to know what they do so explicitly and so detailed that they'll be hard-pressed to find anyone else that is better. And then I look for the right approach in solving problems and solving them efficiently. So saying, for example, if we have a certain amount of money, how am I actually solving my problems outside of money? That way I can use the money most efficiently and actually bring more value to the table and create new value versus just raising a ton of money and hoping that it works out. So perspective and efficiency and subject matter expertise.